Has been tension in Manipur the whole day. We saw fresh violence, highways blocked, and women on the streets. The tension started because the Kuki community wanted to bury the bodies of their friends and family on the Torbung Bangla area of the state, which now remains heavily guarded. Today in the morning, the Manipur High Court has ordered to maintain the status quo in that area and also the allotment of a different land for the burial to the community. But what remains to be seen is whether this would be acceptable to the Kuki community or not. However, the government has claimed that the land belongs to the government and not to any particular community. We speak to the Law and Education Minister regarding this. So we have with us the Education and the Law Minister of Manipur, T. Basantakumar Singh. Sir, Manipur High Court order also mentioned, and you also mentioned that there is going to be no burial in this land. Has the government come in terms with the Kuki community? Because today only we saw fresh violence in Imphal and Bishnupur and the other places in Manipur because over this burial. So how is the government going to control that?
No, the court order has specifically mentioned that status quo on the land should be maintained, which means that no burial will take place because earlier there was no burial ground. So it will not take place now. And secondly, all these, violence or the people getting agitated, that happened because probably they were not knowing that such a court order exists, came around at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that's why we are trying to get people to know that there's a court order, there will be no burial at that place, and accordingly the problem will subside.
Because of this order only, today we saw fresh violence. So how is the government prepared to, for the forthcoming situation if any violence erupt again in Manipur?
No. See, violence is something which you cannot predict. I mean, it happened on the 3rd and then it's going on for some time. But the state government is fully prepared, so is the central government, to take up any issue and to control the situation as and when it arises.
Can you just detail a little bit how is the government prepared? Because even today we were at the site of the violence where it happened. So we saw there was RAF, we saw that there was Indian Army, we saw that there were Assam Rifles also. So how is the government trying to control this whole situation right now? How are they trying to maintain peace and order here?
Yeah, you see, when a society is in turmoil, then it is the duty of the law and order enforcing agencies to enforce law and order. Okay? If you look at Haryana, what is happening now? See, you can't say a mob comes out and something happens. So it's a difficult situation to control, but all efforts are on and we are sure that we'll be able to control the situation.
So my last question to you, I'm so sorry, that how serious according to you is the situation in Manipur right now?
Well, it's serious to a point where, we have people who have been displaced. We want to ensure that they go back to their normal lives so that children start going to school. We want normalcy to return. We hope they will return. Thank you.
Thank you so much.